EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 23rd, 2021. It is Friday, and that means today's Friday's forecast video is sponsored by George's Quick Stop Cafe on Milford Road in Marshalls Creek, PA, right there on 209. And if you want information on how to sponsor one of the daily videos on a certain day out of the week, I have 4 other days remaining that I do the video that are unsponsored. Just need you to reach out to me at info@epawaweather.com, info@epawaweather.com. You'll need to supply a hat that I can wear in the video, and you will sponsor every single video for that particular day of the week that you choose. Of course, Tuesday and Friday are taken up right now, but we have 4 other days that can be used throughout the week as of right now. Today is Friday, of course, and we have a mostly sunny day. We have a big rebound from what we saw yesterday. Still going to be a little bit breezy, though, but not nearly as windy as yesterday. We're going to have winds that are generally 10 to 15 with some peak gusts up to 25. But they're not going to be frequent gusts at 25. We'll just have some wind gust that could reach that high. But the trough is lifting out, so that means we're going to have temperatures rebounding quite a bit. A lot of places were stuck in the 40s yesterday. Had some snowflakes flying in some places each of the last 2 days. But today is in the 60s again. We're getting back in the 60 to 65 degree range from north to south. Tomorrow we have 65 to 70 degrees from north to south. So a little bit warmer here on Saturday. Now we will have a system coming toward us on Saturday. So we'll start off with partly cloudy skies in the morning, and then clouds are going to increase during the course of the afternoon as this system here moves its way toward the region. It's the bulk of this precipitation is going to be in our basically south of us, but we will have some rain, periods of rain coming through our region that's going to come in during the evening hours, and it's coming in from southwest to northeast. So if you're up in northeast PA, northern New Jersey, it's going to be late evening or closer to midnight before you get something to fall from the clouds. But it might be a little bit earlier when you get about places like Harrisburg, Lancaster, our southwestern areas. We'll get it kind of right around 8 o'clock or something like that on here on Saturday evening. And that's going to go through the overnight and go into at least early Sunday morning. And I don't think it's going to last too long on Sunday either. So as far as the daylight hours, both Saturday and Sunday, don't really look that bad. A lot of us are going to be sleeping at the time it's going to be raining. Now, Saturday evening, if you had any plans on Saturday evening, those are going to be a little bit dicey. Once you get past 8 o'clock or so. But, most of us are sleeping the overnight period, and when this is going to end is going to be early to mid-morning, it looks like, on Sunday. So after that, clouds are going to break for sun in the afternoon. It's not going to be too bad. In fact, Sunday and Monday are going to go back down in temperatures into the 60 to 65 range both days. Okay, and then after that, we have a big warm-up coming as a big ridge builds into the eastern United States. All right, so this is going to move away very quickly. And I'm going to give you a quick over. I'm going to get brackets. Let me break this down for you here. We'll give you the NAM high-res Future Simulated Radar. And this is starting off at 7 p.m. on Saturday evening. Okay, so you have this system off to our southwest moving in a northeasterly direction toward our region. So when you get to about 8 o'clock or so, you see it gets right over here to MDT. Here is Harrisburg, LNS is Lancaster. So it's just encroaching on those areas at that point. That's not till 8 o'clock on Saturday evening. So the entire day's dry up to that point. Partly cloudy in the morning, increasing clouds in the afternoon. Here comes the rain during the evening hours. And this is going to overspread the region between 8 and about midnight. Okay, so the whole area is raining here by about midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. And that goes through the overnight hours. And this goes all the way through the overnight. And once we get to very early in the morning, this is now 8 a.m. The back edge already is beyond Harrisburg and Lancaster. It already stopped raining there. It's just about to end here in the central areas, like Allentown, all the way down to Philadelphia, and interior South Jersey, all moving off to the northeast. Now, this is the 3-kilometer NAM, so this runs out of range at hour 60. If I go to the 12-kilometer version, which is a lower resolution, that's why it doesn't look as precise as that. But this is the same timestamp, it has the same general idea. You go from this at 8 a.m., here's 11 a.m. It is way up here, even out of northern New Jersey at that point. So it's kind of like a early to mid-morning exit of the rain. Will remain cloudy the rest of the morning, or at least mostly cloudy, and then in the afternoon, clouds break for sun. So not too bad of a weekend on both of the days of the weekend. If you have any outdoor activities, don't cancel them. Okay? If you have something Saturday evening, maybe go early. Okay? If you want to avoid the rain. But other than that, it doesn't look too bad. And the rest of the weekend, then is dry. Monday we go back to mostly sunny skies. Again, we're going to be in the 60 to 65 degree range again on Monday. And then Tuesday we have this big ridge building in. You can see that by this ridge is really going to be building in once we get to Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week. And it's going to get very, very strong. Big ridge that's sitting over the region here. And it's going to pump up these temperatures to not only spring-like, or we're going to have over the next couple of days through Monday. We're going to go beyond that. We get a little bit of taste of summer after that point by the time we get to midweek. Okay, so here's the temperatures here on Tuesday, well into the 70s across the region, even 70 up here across northeast PA, kind of low to mid 70s in the central areas, and then maybe upper 70s down here in the south central PA locations. Look what happens 24 hours later to Wednesday. We have 80s coming into the picture here. 80-degree highs for temperatures, actually middle 80s down here along I-95. This is going to be pretty warm next week. That's certainly summer temperatures. I mean, typical summer temperatures anyway. I know you have some days that you have 90s and whatnot throughout the summer. That's actually above average when you have 90s in this area, because there's no average temperature anywhere in our coverage area that is at an average temperature of 90. So, every time you hit the 90-degree mark, it is above average in the summertime. But these are typical summer highs, okay, in late June or, maybe even early July for some of you with these temperatures here on Wednesday, and then we get to Thursday, and it's a repeat. Same areas, same result. Okay, so we have a taste of the low to mid 80s, it looks like, as we get into next Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, I don't think you're going to get there. I know it's outside of our 7-day forecast window, but Friday, I think you're going to have a cold front move through the region. It's going to limit temperatures, maybe make it hang back into the 70s here on Friday after this front moves through. But even after that, once we get to the weekend next weekend, we're still back in the 60s, but we're still, upper in the 65 to 70 degree range, it looks like, for highs behind that cold front. So it's not one of those cold fronts like we just had a couple days ago that just brought this really brutally cold air to the region yesterday. Brutal compared to what it should be for this time of year, of course. It wasn't brutal compared to February highs, but it was still very cold and very windy. It's not that kind of cold front, okay? It doesn't have that kind of push behind it this time, and that kind of cold air push to really get those temperatures much lower than that. So we will be taking a step back this weekend and go right back up the following week, by the way. But it looks like we're at least going to get back into what a normal cold front does, is supposed to do, and let's get temperatures back to near average or maybe very slightly above behind that cold front. I'm EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Marcus. That is your outlook for April 23rd, 2021. Have a great Friday and a great weekend.